I was about to brush my teeth and take a shower and everything before I hopped on here, but y'all, sometimes I just need to speak before I can do that shit because like it's really on my mind right now, and I just wanted to let y'all know like you can take your life back from hidradenitis. It does not have to control you. Trust me, I've been through the worst of HS. I've had every area that could be cut get cut. My armpits, my groin, my back, like everything, my booty, like the scars all up in through this area, all up in here. I've had all the surgeries. And then I got to the point where I was like, fuck doctors, I'm not having no goddamn surgery. And that was back in 2012. It's 2023. It's been about like almost 10 years. To the point where I'm back in the doctor. I'm not there currently, but I recently went back so I can have surgery because I realized that the science has changed. Not only that, I've also changed my diet before I went to the surgeon. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat gluten. I don't eat sugars. One thing that I need to work on is the processed food because now that I'm vegan, I don't even eat meat. I don't even eat seafood. I don't even do regular butter. If it has regular butter, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. And if I get spiked with it, then I'm pissed the fuck off because I told everybody in this bitch that I can't eat fucking butter. Yeah, I walk in a room and I mean business. No, what's in that? Nope, what's in that? Nope, what's in that? No thank you. No, I can't eat that. Why? Because I've been at my lowest, and I promised myself and I promised to God that I will never put myself in a position to be in that position again. Y'all, that shit is painful and it's fucked up and it fucks up your head, it fucks up your sex life, it fucks up your confidence, all that shit, and I refuse to go back down that road. So y'all, every time I see a piece of chicken or fried fish, because I love me some fried fish and I love me some fried chicken nuggets, all that shit. But when I see that, I think about where I was a couple months ago in the beginning of the year where I couldn't fucking walk and I couldn't even fucking cry because I was so drained and exhausted from crying so much, from being in so much fucking pain. I think about that time and I said, shit, it ain't worth it. That little moment, that little 2 bites of chicken or that couple bites of fish or that couple bites of mac and cheese is not worth me being in pain for 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 months, reoccurring infections, bandages, spending $50 at fucking Walgreens on bandages and gauze and tape, all that shit. I'm cool off all that. I'm cool off all that shit. And then I know a lot of people say that their HS isn't caused by food, it's more hormonal. Do y'all know that these processed foods can throw your hormones off? Do y'all know that dairy has hormones in it and it literally is affecting your body? So for some people to say it's not the food, it's my hormones, baby, that food is playing into your hormonal imbalance. It all plays together. It works hand in hand. So maybe it is the food, because the food is what causes many sicknesses. A lot of it, processed foods. Even if you feel like you eat clean, like you're just eating meat and vegetables and fruits, and you're watching your carbs, you're watching the type of sugar you intake, you're only doing natural sugars and all that kind of stuff, that's fine and all. But what are you doing as far as your stress? Because stress also plays into that too. Stress plays into it as well. Are you sitting around and feeling bad for yourself? Are you out there seeking somebody to get help? And one thing I want to go back to is surgery and doctors. I do not recommend surgery if you have not changed your diet, if you have not fixed everything else, figure out stress management, changed your diet, workout. If you haven't done any of those, and if you don't have a good routine and commitment to those, I do not recommend surgery, because you're going to have surgery and then you're going to be flaring in another spot in a couple days. You will. Because that's how HS is. It travels. Oh, you want to clear this? You want to clear this area up? All right, no problem. I'm going to just go ahead and go over here. I'm going to go head over here real quick. I'm about to stay there for a while, Hope it's nice and clean and spacious for me, because I got a couple things I want to move in. Are you detoxing your body? Because we need a good gut. And if your gut is unhappy, baby, your skin is going to be just as unhappy, if not angrier. Because was us people with HS, we don't have a normal system. Our system has been compromised. We got to take care of it differently. Like, when you buy you a Honda, you can put regular gas in that bitch, right? But if you get you a Bentley, are you going to be putting regular gas in that shit? Are you going to be putting regular gas in a fucking Maybach? No, the fuck you're not. You're going to be putting that special premium shit in there, right? You going to take care of that bitch. Big body Benz over here. Yeah, I'm 5 foot, but baby, this is a big body Benz, and I got to take care of it. And so do you. All right? We got a foreign invader in our body, and we got to know how to move around that bitch. We got to get that bitch out. We got to control it. We got to know how to manage it. And the only way it can be managed is through your diet. It's through stress management. And it's also through not picking at your skin. You picker. I know it. You're a picker. I'm a picker too. And that was my biggest thing. Oh my God. Like, sometimes when I would be eating clean and taking really good care of myself, I would feel like an itchiness. You know how HS start to come on. I feel like something coming on. I'll be like, what is this? Let me see. I start pushing on it, scratching on it, picking at it. I'm like, oh, okay, something right there. Ow, that kind of hurt. Hold on now. And as it starts to hurt, every time I get in the shower, I'm like, what is that? Pushing on it. What is that? And it's like I act like I don't know what it is every time. No, you know what the fuck that shit is. You know what's going on. Stop picking at that shit. Leave it alone. Get you some My Magic Healer. If you want to pick, what you're going to do is get you some My Magic Healer. And every time you want to pick, you're going to just go ahead and clean it off. Clean it off with whatever soap you like to use. Whatever works best for you. Y'all, I made my own soap. Okay? Let me show you what it looks like. I ain't fucking around with the fuck around. I made my own damn soap. This has a bunch of healing oils in it. And it has a clean base for my soap. So that's what I use. And it hasn't failed me. And I love it. It's cleared my chest up as well as the My Magic Healer. I use it from head to toe. My face to my feet. I use it. I could even wash my hair with that. That soap that I created right there ain't nothing to play with. And honestly, I should be sharing this shit with y'all because it's helped me so much. But also, I can't just put it out there to the people that aren't doing the work. Because y'all gonna be like, the soap don't work. My Magic Healer doesn't work. Baby, all this stuff works, but are you doing your part? Because you can pray to God, God, please take this pain from my body, and then just lay there. You ain't doing nothing. You're not feeding yourself. You're not eating right. If you are feeding yourself, there's so much work that has to be done, and we have to do the work. Because this shit's not going to change tomorrow. It might pop tomorrow. You might get temporary relief tomorrow. But as it drains out and that infection comes out of you and you take care of it, it's gonna close up over what it just has created underneath the skin. And it's going to close over that. And then it's going to reoccur next time your period comes around, next time you get stressed, next time you eat something you knew you wasn't supposed to eat. If you don't know your trigger foods, y'all need to be following Christina Kerp and purchase her elimination protocol book. I forgot what it's called specifically, but basically she teaches you how to start the process of elimination with your diet and then reintroduce foods to figure out if those are your trigger foods. And it takes time, y'all. It doesn't take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It takes months. It takes days and days and days. It takes months. It took me, I didn't start this vegan thing until January this year. I tried it for a good 2 months and I said, oh, I like how this is going. And then I reintroduced chicken. And then that's when I started flaring again. So I was like, whoa, hold on, maybe I can't eat meat. I tried chicken after 2 months. I flared. And I kept eating it. And I kept getting pimples around my face. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? I stopped eating meat again. I did a detox. I did a parasite detox. It's all on my story. On my page. You can go look into that. I did a parasite detox. And then I started the whole vegan thing again. And I have not had a flare ever since. I've been very, very careful about my diet. So, for those that says diet has nothing to do with it, I'm not buying that. I turned the other cheek to that. I'm not listening to that because I know it does. Have you tried it? Did you dedicate enough time? And if you did, maybe it's playing into your stress. Now it's time to find ways to figure out how to manage your stress. And that's a hard one. And that's when you got to go to God for. Just saying. Okay, bye.